Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And so you were going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Szen Cobb.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Iwamura, the 6'2 righty, 220 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Marlon Rosenberg digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. One down.
Batting second, the left fielder, DeAndre. Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on.
That's a foul ball.
That one misses, and a count 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first.
Yes,
that completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the sixth, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Szen Cobb. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first.
You're out.
Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next,
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. It gets down, a base hit. Now a relay to second. In there. He's safe.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
One out, runner at second. Gabriel Arias digging in for the Nationals. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through six full. It's the Nationals. One out man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 0-1 down. Popped up. Keith should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Stephen King.
Seth Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Out there to center. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 2. Cobb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Cobb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Sakura, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Foul ball there. Cobb in his 7th season, a career batting average over 300, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one outside. Now 1-2. The Angels trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Outside low, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground at 3rd, and a foul ball. Out to center, and there's 2 down. Cobb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go ahead run and scoring position. This at bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. The Halos with the go-ahead run at 3rd, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missed. Out towards right center field. Carroll settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from 3rd. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run.
Cobb had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me?
Ready to go now. Leading off, Szen Cobb.
The center fielder, Szen Cobb.
And we're off and rolling here in D.C. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder.
No outs, runner over at third.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Runner takes off.
Yep.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. Colt Keith, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time up. Slapped foul. One away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. Up the middle. Out number 2 and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now the number 2 hitter, DeAndre Bolin. The Angels could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Comes a 2-2. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter. Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Ball. Ball 2.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone. 2-1. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Way out front for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That
Ball
one
three.
missing inside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground to third. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Colt Keith now at the plate. Line drive and foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Clifford Melton, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Rhodes getting cranked up as well. And on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side.
Good here. Right here.
Out number 3. Angels strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
When I look into your
1 down. Solomon Hollander digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So up next, Gabriel Arias.
Second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Out towards right center field. Cobb moving under this one. And that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. Back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
Inside. Ball 2.
Next
Ball.
offering misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Colt Heath will hit next. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. Goes down looking.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Bryce Matthews, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. Right through there for a strike. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
No.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that's the third out. Angels threaten but leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Corbin Carroll.
Number 9, Corbin Carroll.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under this one. And there's 2 away. Cobb stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Just missed. The Halos trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off. He was late. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 4 and the Nats 1.
I said my heart just keeps on going.
was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 runs batted in on 4 hits. Some impressive work.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Szen Cobb comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
Szen Cobb.
And first offering is fouled off. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting third, the second baseman.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him. That's out number 2.
No, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Jordan Walker.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. That one is absolutely belted Way back there. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
Cobb batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man on second, 2 down.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Back here in Boston, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 0-2. Hard hit to right center. Well, that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox. Up next for the Angels. The center
so, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memory. Throw comes into third, not in time. He's safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Cobb digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives him a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
And he'll challenge that called strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
The Angels trying to get back into this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there, got him looking for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. Angels strand a couple, still up against a 6. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Here's a 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox. The right.
Had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon and all the people in the land.
One down. And next for LA, Szen Cobb. To third, makes a sliding stop. Over to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Ball.
Rushing, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Pitch is in there, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Watch out, that one sails on it. Throw to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
So in now for the Angels, Jordan Walker.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Man at second. Out to short. Lim throws to first in time. That's out number 3. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. On to the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. This to third. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb in position. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, number 35.
Cobb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Up the middle. Throws to first. Out. Just got him on that one.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
1 down. And next for the Red Sox, David Lim. The Halos would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Cobb has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a ball line to center. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Sal Stewart now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles under it, brings it in. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate, save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Will Benson will hit next. That smash towards center. Reaching down and makes the grab. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Number 55 steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And that one ripped to left. Pulls up on it. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Cobb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that skips into dirt.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Whips it to first. And that is Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boo. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else, you find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Throw to first in time.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Stepping in, Kyle Teal. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. One away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball, no.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's ripped. Base hit.
Find it.
And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
You back?
Quick toss to first. Cobb back on a dive.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fought off foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Runner takes off. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
on. Hold it right there.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Popped in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 18.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jordan Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. Runner on at third, one gone. There's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
One down. Michael Harris the second. Up next for the Red Sox. The Angels looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. This one in the air center field. Cobb moving under this one, and there's 2 away.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boo. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice hit, that a boy. Good job.
Runner on the go.
No.
There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
Ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Jordan Walker, the next to hit for the Angels.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's the strike.
Ball.
Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Sebastian Vargas, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Myers warming up as well. Man on second, 2 down. There's a line drive to left field, and that'll do it. Angels lead. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Cobb in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Out to short. The throw to first, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Go-ahead run is at third. Jordan Walker calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Golden opportunity right here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that misses. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Dennis Santana, the American League saves leader, looks to be warming up. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ground ball left side. Lewis tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through.
Go ahead run on base. Sal Frelick up next for the Red Sox.
Now, Frelick.
0-2 now. This to center field. That's a base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. That's
Had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Amor a primera vista, cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro. Se lo mensajes. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay. Tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece.